Hey guys, what is up? Llama back with another Minecraft video. I know it's been a while, like a long while since I've made a Minecraft video, but I'm actually really excited for what I'm going to show today. So you can see behind me, there's some whistles. We're in the new Create 5.0 or 0.50 update, and I am super excited to show this off to you guys. So today we have a programmable whistle player. So right now it only has 7 whistles to it. It only can accept 7 notes. This is just the first thing I've made, and it's the first thing I've done with the 0.5 update, and I'm honestly loving this update. So I'm gonna go and give you the rundown. As you can see, I've already filled it up. I've already made, a track with it, and you guys probably saw the beginning. I didn't want to bore you, so that's actually sped up. This thing's pretty slow, I must say. So I'll kind of go over the gist of what this thing does. Let me go ahead and clear out this, though. So basically what this thing does is, whenever you hit up the button, you have 7 different notes that you can select. So that's what the levers are for. So as you hit a lever, so say I'm going to hit the middle one right here. When you hit the middle lever, this middle, I am on the wrong side. This thing's a little, convoluted at times. So now you see right here, this one is currently off. That is the note that we're going to put into the system. So that's going to be the only deployer to move. And they're all controlled by just some creative motors and such, because, if you could do this in survival, I wouldn't recommend it. It's a long-winded process. We'll come back to that redstone. So as you can see, this currently is on for the light. We have the torch that's off. That's going to let it actually move. So once we hit the button, we're going to have a little timer. It waits. It resets the switch. It just lets you hit the button again. I did that just so you didn't have to hit the button twice. Once again, we have this go again. So we have these always on right here. These keep those clutches on at all times. So it's going to turn this on, which is going to turn the torches off, wait 3 seconds. It's going to put down all of the redstone contacts, and then it's going to wait 12 ticks, and then it's going to open up the set of just concrete blocks. I just use white concrete. I thought that'd be kind of interesting, the black notes on a white background. But that's all this is. That's this entire setup right here. This is just your selection method, and this is just the confirmation method. So if we go and hit that button, as you can see, we have just that middle note hit. Go and hit it. You can hear it putting down all those blocks. So the timing got a little messed up somewhere. This happens sometimes. This is a huge work in progress. I just wanted to show it off. I thought it was such a neat concept. I've reset it already. Sometimes the timing gets a little wonky again after I reset it. And that is because I actually didn't reset the master. So this is the master timer right here. This is basically what allows this right here to function, pulling the blocks in and out. It's very convoluted for what it probably needs to be, but let me go and give you the rundown. So currently we are in this state right here. We are in the tape is being created state. This is the tape has been created, and it's just looping state. So this makes this guy fully fully expandable. So you can make your chain as long as you physically want. It doesn't matter. Loop-de-loop, triangles, figure eights, whatever you want. As long as the chain gets back onto this block and then you fill up the last block, you are good to go. So if we go and take a look right here, this is just, like I said, this is the master switch. That gets toggled by this guy, and all that does is just switch these around to which timer it uses. So we have the input coming over here to a toggle. This latch is actually hit twice because of how these deployers work. Once it gets the block and once it loses the block. So that's why I have just a flip-flop. We go into a 6-tick timer. Then we go into a repeater. That repeater is there so that I can actually lock this system down, which then goes into this torch. It turns the torch off. It then starts waiting for 2 seconds. That allows that entire system right there to finish running, which I am now understanding. My mistake was that timer is shorter than this timer. That's one of my problems. Okay. So anyway, so now that should actually work better. So once this turns off, you have first off the sticky pistons retract, and then you have the normal pistons retract, and thus vice versa. Then you get it to push and pull. So that is what basically allows this function right here to sit like it is. And then on the opposite side, it does the exact same thing, I will admit, and that's my little lights on the inside. I think they're broke. Big work in progress. Big work in progress. If you guys want, I can definitely keep working on this. It's up to you guys. If you think this is really cool and you want to give it a shot, I will also be putting it down in the Discord down below. So if you ever want to check it out there and go ahead and get a copy for yourself to play around with, that is perfectly cool. I would love to see people improve on this and see how far it can be taken more. So right now it's in the lock position. I have it to where it first turns off this torch. That's just so that, you know, you don't get these infinitely locked. You don't really want that. And thus it goes into repeater, and then you have a much faster timer right here, which just keeps these guys in sync. And yeah, that's basically all this does. It just flip-flops back and forth depending on... So this is completely dynamic. No matter how wide you want this thing and how long the tape you want, just keep adding on. That's all you have to do. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. You can keep snaking it around. You just have to remember 12 block limit with pistons. That's what I kept forgetting. So I had to go a little bit of a little wiggle waggle right here because this is over 12 blocks long. I didn't realize, so I had to add that. But it kind of proves it's pretty small and compact to make turns. So as you can see right here, this is the entire thing of deployers. Just one clutch on the white blocks because those are just filler blocks. These are the ones we actually want to control. All powered up there. And that's just about it. This is the reader right here. This will read whatever notes come in. I wanted it to be over here, but for some reason, no matter what, whenever you placed contacts, they always go in this orientation. Even when I tried using these deployers right here, they still went in the same orientation. Not sure why. Don't know if that's a bug. Let me know down in the comments if that's a bug. But they hit this reader right here. The reader just goes back here to these whistles, and they just activate whatever whistle's currently on. So I'm going to go ahead and just add in some more random notes. This isn't going to sound good. I didn't really, plan out exactly what I was aiming for note-wise. So I just kind of been throwing random notes in, as you could tell from the introduction. But see, it works very cleanly, honestly. I'm just also, I have been fighting this thing tooth and nail to keep it from constantly giving me blocks I don't want. As you can hear, it just now started up. So as you can see, we only have one whistle. It's very distracting. I wanted it to be whatever note you were putting in to be it, but as that as well, because of these contacts, it just wasn't viable because it was keeping some things powered and some things not. As you can tell, it powered literally all the pistons right here. Not good. Then it powered the deployers. Not good. And then it was going to power the hoppers. Not good. So, yeah, we kind of just had to go with a few notes behind. So, as you can see, the chain is basically filled. I've got one block left. So, if we go ahead and throw in we'll go with 2 middle notes again. So, we go ahead and do 1 middle note. And I made this wall right here so you can kind of see it going. This is where I wanted it to read the notes. I think this sounds awful. I don't recommend this. But as you can see, we get the last one in, and we've now officially changed positions. So now we're going off this faster timer right here, and it keeps changing the notes. Some of them don't sound good. I only played with 7 notes. We're going to go ahead and turn this off. You just break one block in the bottom, and it makes the whole thing stop running. Because all I'm doing is checking, is that bottom block there? Because if the bottom block's not there, then the rest of them aren't going to be there 99% of the time. But that's really the entire system. This is my belt-fed player that you can program on your own. I thought this was a really cool concept. It was based off some of the old disco-style projects that he created, like his slot machine, which is where I got the tape drive kind of idea at, and some other ideas with like programmable instruments and stuff. I just thought it was really cool. I've been wanting to do something like this, but with a piano, with some other stuff. But then the whistles came, and I'm actually really excited. Along with that, let me go and let you guys know, I will be redoing my windmill design soon. That is going to be really simple to fix, but I just have to have the time to do it. And I really wanted this project to get up and done because I haven't seen anyone else do this yet. So I wanted to be kind of, the first one at the punch. But I do hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, I will be leaving either world file or just a copy of the blueprint down below in my Discord. So if you want to check that out, it's a freaking awesome place. And if you want to see more 0.5 stuff, I'm definitely looking at doing some more trains and stuff. I also have an SMP that we started up. I have some shorts and stuff coming up for that. Along with, we're going to be doing some like short-term videos just to kind of give you an idea what's going on there. And last but not least, I do stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday most weeks. So if you ever want to check me out there, I start around 5:30 CST PM. So, but guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope you liked this video. It was really, really fun to make, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye!